We're just one day away from a vote on a $160 billion transportation plan, and that would include more taxes. It's being proposed by SANDAG. The biggest point of contention that has a lot of people talking would be that additional 4 cents per mile tax for all drivers.
The plan also includes 2 half-cent sales taxes, and this morning some local leaders are speaking out against this. News 8's Chris Groh is live in Rancho Bernardo, where they were sounding off there this morning. Chris?
A lot of people have been sounding off since this was first proposed. That includes radio talk show hosts, local leaders that are on SANDAG's board. In fact, we've heard some of them recently speaking out against this, and also local leaders that used to be on the SANDAG board, like Supervisor Jim Desmond, who was chief amongst the critics today.
The message is clear from SANDAG's plan. It is to increase congestion, frustration, and taxes on all San Diego County residents to get them out of their cars and onto buses and trolleys. These regressive taxes are going to hurt the working poor the most, who can't afford to live next to where they work.
Now, what this proposal, which again, the proposal is being voted on tomorrow, it's a $160 billion project, which could include no-cost public transit and a 200-mile, $43 billion regional rail network. But the point of contention amongst the critics is how this is going to be funded, chiefly that 4 cent per mile charge. And there's also the 2 half-cent sales taxes again, which are being criticized. Because of the pushback like we saw today, SANDAG staff has been directed to find alternative funding. But Supervisor Desmond and others say that it's not just the funding, that it's also the current plan. They feel like there are a host of other projects that were promised to taxpayers that haven't been properly completed or even worked on yet, but have been funded through taxes and other initiatives, and they're worried that this will happen again this time around. Now, we did speak with a representative of SANDAG about this project, and they said that there are actually a lot of misconceptions that are being pushed by critics like the likes of Desmond. Take a listen to what SANDAG had to say.
How we pay for it, we've laid out some ideas about possible ways of paying for the plan. It's a big investment. The $163 billion investment is exactly right. But the residents of the region will get to decide that. That does not happen at tomorrow's board meeting. Any future tax, whether it's a per mile fee or half-cent sales tax, all of that happens later and goes to the voters of the region to decide.
And again, that vote expected to take place tomorrow on the plan. And then, of course, if you'd like to read more about the plan, you can go to CBS8.com, click on that story link.